Yo, we back with another video, man. All right, with this one, I know everybody. If you watch Martin, we all remember Tommy from Martin, the one who ain't never had no job, but he stayed with everything. But we got bruh man from the fifth floor. He finna talk about the cast and couch and stuff like that. If you don't know about it, just tune in real quick. Let's see what he got to say. Let's see what he got to say. Shout out Black Balloons, man. He be giving us heat.
I don't know, man. I ain't never been. I went into this. I went. I one time. I went into this. I ain't call his name, man. But I went into this producer's office. He called me. He wasn't a producer at the time. He was a manager. And he a big time producer now. I went into the office. I had to audition. He wanted me to. He sent me on audition. He was my manager. Sent me on audition, and I went. He said, "Well, come to my office first. I want to see how you do it." I'm like, "This kind of strange. I never go to my manager office to audition." I went in, and show him how I'm gonna do it. And I went in, man. He was sitting behind the desk with his underwear on, and his body all greased up, man. I was like, wow. So I did the audition. I gotta go, man. I don't want to be late. He said, yeah, it's just hot in here. It's hot in here.
Boy, what? Man, wow, boy. That's what he was, a wild boy. Wild boy.
Man, it is Black Balloon, and I'm coming back with another video, man, so y'all already know what's going on. Alright, y'all. Now, check this out, right? I thought this was pretty interesting. This is Bruh Man from the fifth floor. Y'all know Bruh Man.
Y'all ain't got no cornbread.
From the Martin sitcom, right? He recently went on the Art of Dialogue. The channel reacted to multiple times. He gets some really good people to come on to his podcast, right? And so I expected him to eventually get to some of the questions that he usually asks people. Y'all know, like how when he interviewed, Pinky from Friday, he went all in about the casting couch, a lot of different things in Hollywood, right? And so he got to talking to Bruh Man on his come up. He obviously asked him one of the main things Bruh Man has been known for talking about and hinting that something was deeper than what it seemed, which was Tommy's death from Martin, right? Mr. Ford. So we all know that story. Remember, I played the original clip in my most, viral moment on YouTube, if you want to call it that, the Bernie Mac video. I think that was the Bernie Mac video, right? I think I did put that clip in there.
I reacted to that. Go ahead on my channel,
biggest
bro.
video I ever had on my channel,
videos,
right?
I reacted to that Bernie Mac.
So I'm gonna play the original clip again, but because in that clip, that was 6 years ago when he did that interview. I think it was on Hype Plus YouTube channel, right? And he talked about Tommy going in for knee surgery, and he didn't come out, basically. He had, he supposedly had a aneurysm in his abdomen because of the knee surgery. So I want to play the original clip.
Sense, bro.
I'll show a piece of the latest clip where he talks about it, the same situation, but the original clip, he really implied that something wasn't right about that, and I just want y'all to see the difference. But he basically stuck to, what he meant. He went in for knee surgery, and basically he died. Something that, they say people have a lot of complications from, but it feels a little bit different with Tommy, especially him being on Martin. And we all know
I want to get to the clip,
how
but I don't
Hollywood
like skipping
goes.
stuff because y'all might be listening.
And on his latest
I'm
interview,
too, but
he also talked about an experience he had on the casting couch and how, he had to audition in front of something he'd never done in his life. So I thought it would be really interesting to go ahead and play those clips. And you'll be surprised at something I read from an article that also had to do with Anthony Anderson responding
He's so
to the
bro.
death of Tommy.
Anthony
And now
Anderson's
that we
so
know what
weird.
we know about Anthony Anderson from that last video I did,
He's so weird,
I
bro.
just question anything that, he's around or anything he's involved in. Because
Yeah, he's a weirdo.
apparently he was like one of the closest people to Tommy. But we'll get there in a second. So with that being said, y'all, we're going to go ahead and run these clips real quick. And we're going to come back and talk about it a little more, all right?
Hold on, I want to take a second to introduce my online store. Gonna get you some Pearl Love merch right now. Be out there looking fresh. Yeah, go and check it out. I'm gonna leave a link in the description. Appreciate y'all.
Check this out.
Probably not that long, but one of his friends called. Matter of fact, Dee Dee mother that was on Bernie Mac, she called, man, and she told me, she said, she said we
Dee
lost
Dee, little
we
girl.
lost Tommy today.
Baby
I said,
girl.
oh man, that hurt it right.
Baby
That hurt.
girl mama.
Because that was, like I said, that was my dude, man. That was my dude. Cool brother. Man, I mean, call him and get any kind of information that you need, any kind of direction that you need. He was a director too, man, because he went to USC Film School. He was supposed to direct Fridays. And if I'm not mistaken, I think he told me that, but they gave it to F. Gary Gray.
From what you know, was everything okay with himself?
Yeah, man, he just went in to get I think a knee replacement.
Movie too.
And somebody told me, I think he had
I ain't meet him,
a stomach
but I seen him in
aneurysm.
person 'cause I was on set.
And I had another friend just recently, man.
Definitely saw him.
May rest in peace, Stan Ralph. Shirley Lee Ralph brother. Last week, man, he went in, he fell down the stairs and he had his knees. His knees was, I think he tore some ligaments in his knee, and he went in. He couldn't move, and all of a sudden, man, blood clot went to his brain, and took him out. So people ask me, man, I need to get my knee replaced, man. I'm like, wow, I don't know about that. I'm gonna have to limp the rest of my life.
The life of a stand-up
Bro, I
comedian
ain't going in there.
is it's a
It's
grind.
L.
Oh man, yeah.
It's late nights.
Walk
It's
some
like,
limbs.
the 7th show tonight.
Give me a cane, I'm straight. But
it's like,
Give me a
and
cane, I'm
we lost
good.
a couple. We've been losing a couple cats.
Yeah.
And then I even think about Tommy
Yep.
passing.
Yep.
How did his death impact your own?
Man, I felt that because Tommy was the only dude on the show that I really, kept in touch with and hung out at his house and talked and
Sit down.
Tommy was cool. I was on the road in Baltimore. He came out, man, because he was doing something in Baltimore. Came out to the show. We hung out, and to hear that, man, that was Dee Dee's mother, Bernie Mac show mother called me and told me about Tommy because they was tight, and that was a tough blow right there.
Did it have like a wake up call and like for yourself? Or how did you kind of like?
With me, man, because I want to get knee surgery. He went in for knee surgery and ended up,
Right.
So I'm like, I put that knee surgery off for a while.
Real deal.
Yeah. So that jump, that shouldn't have happened. That seemed like something that shouldn't happen, man. But it was a tough blow, man. Even when Bernie passed, it was tough, man.
Yeah.
It was tough, And Bernie, man, was one of the coolest dudes you could ever meet. I mean, Bernie used to, man. He tell you
Like
to come
Lump
up to
from
the
Chicago,
lunch,
bro.
man.
He's
He had
from
the
Chicago,
buffet in this
bro.
room. He like, yo, man, y'all ain't got to worry about it. Come up to the room, man. They got a whole lot of food.
Chicago
I mean, that's how
crazy,
he was.
bro. But some of the
He
coolest,
was a
realest
cool
people
cat,
come
man.
from Chicago, man. I mean, everyone.
Yeah, I mean, kind of. Did he
just
ever
the-
talk
the-
about
the-
what he was trying to do before?
The way the media paints
Like his
Chicago,
passing,
bro.
did
So
you
many
ever
cool
kinda get,
people,
like,
and
what
talented
else was he
people in
trying to
Chicago, bro. It's
accomplish?
crazy, bro. If the city
'Cause I
could
feel like
clean
with the
up
show,
and everybody come
to
together,
me, that's
bro.
what a lot of people want. They want
It'd
their
be
own
crazy.
show, especially with their name on it.
Well, I ain't really get into that about it, about what he wanted, but he was very passionate about his work. I believe they probably worked him to death.
Now, you know something I noticed is in both of those clips are 6 years apart, maybe even 7. He said that he needs a knee surgery. And it's obvious, clear as day, he never went in for that knee surgery. He just,
Yeah, he
they just
did
recorded
right.
the latest clip with Art of Dialogue a couple of days ago. And he's still saying he need that knee surgery. But that should tell you something. He ain't going in for no kind of surgeries because he really knows how Tommy died. Now, it says at the time in 2016, he died on a Wednesday. It said that he had been documenting his recovery from a knee replacement on social media. Then TMZ reported early Wednesday that Ford had been hospitalized over the weekend when complications developed from his surgery and immediately was placed on life support. Said rumors of the actor's death began circulating on social media after Ford's friend, comedian Anthony Anderson, tweeted earlier Wednesday that the actor had died. Anderson later deleted the tweet, saying he was misinformed and instead requested prayers
Yeah,
for
you was moving
Ford
too
and his
fast, bro. You
family.
told on yourself. You told on
They
yourself,
say
bro.
he
How you
may
know?
not
How
make
did you
it
know?
through the night, but
How'd you know if
miracles
he ain't
happen.
died? If he didn't really die yet? That's crazy,
Y'all,
bro. This
that I
calculated.
found to be weird
Me too, bro.
because says he was hospitalized over the weekend back in 2016. This would have been in October of 2016. He was placed on life support, and Anthony Anderson just happens to be the
internet
first
be getting
one
them caught up with these lies,
to tweet
bro.
out
I ain't gonna lie to you.
that
You put the
Tommy
tweet
had
out too
died.
soon.
Then later deleted the tweet saying he was misinformed and just actually were requesting prayers. It sounds like Anthony Anderson jumped the gun and it wasn't supposed to be announced yet. They had to sell this death as in, oh yeah, he's on life support. He's going through it. He might not make it. Some complications happened. They had to sell the death properly. It sounds like Anthony Anderson jumped the gun. He was told to delete the tweet. It's not what we wanted you to do. And boom. I just don't trust nothing that has Anthony Anderson involved.
He a
And that
weirdo,
seems
bro.
really sketchy
Did y'all see that
on
clip
him
when he was on
saying
there
that
with
he was dead and then deleting
Lindsay
something and later
Lohan or
saying he
Amanda
was
Bynes?
misinformed.
What
How are you misinformed? How are you the first person to tweet that he died, but then say you were misinformed and then he ends up really dying? That
He's
just
acting like a
doesn't make
PDF.
sense at all. And bruh man said that didn't seem right. That wasn't supposed to happen. Very, very interesting, y'all. There's no way that man died from that knee surgery. I think he was sacrificed ultimately for that role on the Martin Show. Somebody was gonna be gone, just like all those 90s
Like
sitcoms.
Moesha and
Brandy,
man.
all those shows. We done talked about damn near all of them. The Curse with Friday,
Even France.
all of them. Someone is gonna go, ritualistically, basically. But check
Even
this out. I want to
France.
play one more clip from the Art of Dialogue channel, and it's where he kind of talks about the casting couch and his experience. Thought it would be interesting for the video. So with that being said, y'all, check.
Shoot. Do you believe in a casting coach? Is that a real thing?
I don't know, man. I ain't never been there. I went into this. I went into this. I ain't call his name, man. But I went into this producer's office. He called me. He wasn't a producer at the time. He was a manager, and he a big time producer now. And I went into the office. I had to audition. He wanted me to. He sent me on audition. He was my manager. Sent me on audition, and I went. He said, "Well, come to my office first. I want to see how you do it." I'm like, this kind of strange. I never go to my manager office to audition. I went in and, show him how I was do it. And I went in, man. He was sitting behind the desk with his underwear on, and his body all greased up, man. I was like, wow. So I did the audition. I gotta go, man. I don't want to be late. He said, yeah, it's just hot in here. It's hot in here. I said, yeah. So I think I don't know if that was the closest I got to a casting couch, but I ain't never been in a situation like that before, man. But it was crazy. That was crazy. That was the wildest thing I ever had happen to me in Hollywood, man. Sitting there audition for a dude in his underwear, man. This is draws.
Yeah, that's
and he
crazy
had
work.
the tighty whities on.
That's
and body
crazy
all
work,
greased
bro.
up, dog. Yeah, man. It was in the middle of the day, man.
He was in the fruit of the
And
loom.
I was like, wow, this is
That's
crazy
wild,
right here.
bro.
So,
Felt those
you
some
know him
jogger
very well,
pants
but I
on.
ain't gonna
Something
call his
real
name.
quick, folks. I ain't comfortable.
talk about it after.
What was your reaction when he did that? Did you say anything or?
Man, I was flabbergasted.
He probably
I
did.
ain't know what to do, man. I just tried to audition. I tried to hear him do the audition
Yeah,
so I
he
could
probably
leave
hurried up and got
and
it
go
over
to
with.
where
Exactly.
I was supposed to do the audition at. And so I was like, wow, this is strange, man. I was like, I hope it don't get no stranger than this in Hollywood. But that was the closest, you know, that was the weirdest thing that I seen that ever, you know, that first of all, I thought it was strange for me to go to my manager and audition first so he could see how I'm gonna do it. I ain't never had to do that before. That should have been the strike one right there.
Why you keep saying
But
it like that?
that was crazy. He was sitting down in behind his desk like it was a routine thing.
Crazy work.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, it was, man. Hollywood wild, man. You see a whole lot of things. I heard a whole lot of stories that a couple of friends told me, man. So Hollywood wild, boy.
Whoa, there ain't no way. Not on God's green earth. Another man gonna invite me into his office and say, I wanna see how you do it. The way he said it, I was like, why it sounded like he put emphasis on the do it part, but it's almost, if you keep listening,
bro,
it's kind
this
of
is
like how he
crazy
talks.
work, G.
But he said the dude invited him into the office and said, I want to see how you do it. Hell, what? From right there, I'm not even going in the office.
crazy,
It's not
bro.
happening. That's crazy. I want to see how you do it. I'm like, yo. And then he said it was in the middle of the day, and the dude in his office basically butt-ass naked.
Tell
I
him about
almost
this hot
don't
in
even
here.
want to
Turn the
believe
air
he
on.
had
Get
on
a fan.
drawers. The nigga, he was probably butt naked, full of baby oil, trying to see if he can make some shake with bruh man from the 5th floor. And then
So there you go. There you have it. Another crazy story in Hollywood. Another conspiracy. Something that we get, you know what I'm saying, got to sit and think about. Take it in. Just have an open mind. There's a lot of stuff going on out here, bro. But appreciate you for tuning into the video. Man, it's crazy, bro. I want to see how you do it. It's crazy, bro. All right, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, though, man. You already know. I'm out of here.